Oh man, breaking news, breaking news. And yes, I'm a man of my word. All right, man. For the ones that were talking about Terrence Bud Crawford has came out and knocked out Sean Porter in the ninth round. Uh, going, listen, I had Porter up 7-2, but it was a 7-2 because Porter was being the aggressor, but Bud came in and took control. He took control of the round. Yeah, you right. TJ's right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look. Hey, he laid him out. So now the big question is, okay, you saying still, but yeah, okay. Look, now the big question is, everybody wants to know, will Bud fight Errol Spence? Okay, but just to give a little bit of the assessment of the fight, okay, Sean Porter looked good in the beginning of the fight, like in terms of his conditioning and his movement and stuff. But he was going a little bit out of control, which uh, I didn't want him to do. There was a couple of he was swinging kind of wild, which was unexpected because he didn't do that when he fought Earl Spence. He was kind of out of control to a certain extent, but not as out of control on this fight. And you said, bro, Spence. Nah, I don't. That right there. I can't say that, TJ. You know. And look, he got him, and he knocked him down uh twice. You know, and man, look, it was Buzz. He kept his composure. I gotta hand it to Crawford. He kept his composure, and congratulations to Terrence Buck Crawford. Listen, I never said that the man did not have any skills. All I was saying is that okay, this was a good resume builder. This is all people wanted to see. Now, my advice to Crawford is to go ahead, become a free agent, and get from up under Bob Arum. Because listen, Bud he's a good talent, but we need to see him up against these upper echelon people. That's all I wanted to see. I never said that he was trash. I never said any of that. If you go listen to my streams and all that other stuff, I just said he was overhyped and his resume didn't add up. But he got in here tonight. He proved everybody wrong. That's what the people wanted to see. Now all he needs to do is just go for the bigger fish. I told Polo that. No, I didn't flip out on you, Theo B. I didn't flip out on you. I listen. First and foremost, I don't get in my emotions like that. All I was saying is that I disagree with you. I was talking about. See, you were wrong when you kept saying that Earl Spence was ducking Crawford, and that wasn't the truth. That's what I told you. That's what you were wrong about. And then you sat up there and you got a little attitude, and then you started coming on here dissing my LDBC brothers and all that other stuff. And then I checked you about it, and you didn't like it, and then you decided you call yourself having an attitude and didn't want to come through no more. So, don't say that I'm in my feelings about any of that. I just told you that what you said it was inaccurate. No, Spence wasn't ducking anybody. You know, so if you coming on here, I don't go for that. If you're gonna sit up here and tell the story, tell the whole entire story. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that same energy. Like I said, no, he hasn't. He has not. He hasn't avoided anybody. And if you really go back and you go look at that, it's go just go back and go do your research, man, because we can go on and on about this deal. And if you want to go ahead and you want to come up here and debate me one on one about it, we can go ahead and do that. All you're going to do is you're going to take all these old silly ass talking points that you probably pull up from whatever source that you got or whatever that's inaccurate. I'm over here right here on the surface. And I know personal people that know but I'm not gonna sit up here and brag about it. What you think he's doing now? He getting ready to jump in the ocean with the fish. Everybody telling him, oh yeah, take these little fights and stuff like that. Bud has no what's his name? Earl Spence has no reason to duck anybody. This has been for 9, 10 years, man. He ain't ducking nobody. He has no reason to duck nobody. Listen, what are you talking about? See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't have no listen. I don't have no bias. I'm the LDBC, but I'm not biased against the PBC. You know what I'm saying? Why do you keep saying that? You keep saying that little silly, stupid ass shit, man. For real. Just don't come on my channel doing that shit. If you don't like that shit, go the fuck somewhere else, man. For real, don't say that shit no more. I'm being for real about that shit. I told you that's what I'm talking about right there. That's why I'm gonna go off on you. Now you getting personal about this shit. I'm not biased about anything. I take all my bias out of everything. And I don't call nobody trash and I don't disrespect anybody. But what you're saying is not accurate, man. It's not accurate. It's clearly not accurate. No, Spence has never ducked anybody. If you want to talk about people ducking anybody, you need to go talk about some of these other fighters that are avoiding these other fighters in different weight classes and stuff. And look, I'm not as high as some of the upper echelon boxing channel, like a TJ Boxing, or like my brother Monty Brown TV, or like my blood boxing, or like my boy Everything Boxing and Sports, or like the boy Fanning or 78. You know what I'm saying? They go do your research, man. Ain't man, he ain't ducking nobody, and he ain't trying to duck no smoke. Theo, you know. And nah, I didn't see him get in the ring, but I know that he was there in Vegas. So to answer your question, TJ boxing, I'm not gonna have that no more. I'm tired of people coming on here. I try to keep it cool, but then when I check your ass, then you getting your feelings. And then what you gonna do? You gonna go away and stuff like that. And I don't like nobody taking my kindness for weakness. I don't like to get over here and fabricate lies on my channel, man. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? TJ Boxing. I mean TJ, would you just ask me a question? I mean answer me a question, right? Is Bud ducking but I mean is Spence ducking Crawford? That's the main question. He's not ducking him. You said what? You mad at Theo over opinion, but let's go cut out a whole panel. No, 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 no. First and foremost, Gold ain't got nothing to do with this. And second off, nobody even asked you. Why are you bringing up Goat Mike in this? You know what I'm saying? You coming to my platform. And third of all, Theo didn't sit up there and and say I didn't block Theo or anything like that. I just told him not to disrespect the LDBC, and I tell you that too. And I'm not, listen, I'm going to tell you like this. Don't sit up. I'm just not going to have anybody coming up in here telling the half truth. If you feel like big country, matter of fact, if you feel like you know everything, then you go do your research and you go tell me the truth. How about them apples? But nobody's biased over here. If you're going to sit up here and say that I'm biased, then me, I would be like, you know what, man, that nigga Bud, he's still trash. He's this and he's that. Or you know what I'm saying? A fighter that I really don't like and too much care for, I would make any type of excuses for that dude losing. That's being biased. But everything that you saying the whole entire LDBC is biased against Bud, and that's not the case. Because TJ Boxing, he loves Buds. Okay? Monty Brown, he loves Buds. And I didn't let nobody do anything. They came over here trying to do the panel, and what did I do? I shut shit down. If you come over here acting crazy or doing crazy shit, then yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna go ahead and bounce you the fuck up out of here. But big country, I'm gonna let you know something right now, man. I'm keeping everything YouTube friendly. But see, you want me to come up here and you want me to threaten and pull up niggas and all this other bullshit. I don't need to do any of that stupid shit. All I need to do is just politely bounce your ass the fuck up out of here. That's all I will do. But I don't like doing all that talking shit. I like to keep everybody with their freedom of opinion. But you can't come on my channel saying stuff that's not accurate. Buzz didn't duck anybody. They said he ducked Pacquiao. That's not the truth. How you gonna jump in the ring and you got a damn near torn detached retina? You know what I'm saying? I don't need to explain anybody to any of you silly motherfuckers, man. Real talk. Shoot. And I'm gonna be real with you. Go been standing 10 toes down with me. Hitman, all them guys. I let them come on because they stood 10 toes down with me before any of you did. TJ been down with me 10 toes down. Some of y'all niggas, y'all just started coming through this bitch. So don't try to tell me about, oh yeah, I let person do this or I let person do that. It, no, he ain't. Man, see, that's cap right there. Earl Spencer's he's ready to go. What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about, man? He ain't gonna retire and he ain't gonna do none of that stuff. Earl is a different beast. Just like Crawford showed tonight, he's a different beast. That's what I'm talking about right there. You saying he about to retire. You see that shit right there? That's narrative that being pushed. But see, when I get on y'all helmet, y'all don't want to do it. I'm not gonna sit up here and have a motherfucker sitting up here saying, "Oh yeah, well you know what? He's been ducking such and such." No, he hasn't been doing that shit, and that's not the truth. Exactly, TJ. Tell these niggas, man. I'm telling you, they both gonna be ready. I guarantee you, Crawford gonna be ready. Crawford earned my respect tonight. Talking about let go cuss out a whole panel, man. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Listen, man. See, that's the type of shit that I'm talking about. You talking about other niggas on here and shit. Nobody was even talking about that shit. I'm talking about this subject right now. Shit, man. You just started coming around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Don't go there with me. You just started coming around here. There, man, some of these dudes was with me, man, when I didn't have hardly no subs. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I done been on Ghost panel and we done talk for hours. I done been on talking to Hitman for hours and stuff like that. Them guys, they came through. So if them guys, they get into it on here and stuff like that, look, please believe me, man. Look, I don't like that shit. I don't like none of that shit. But I'm not going to just be like, oh, you know what? There's been people telling me, oh yeah, you know what? You should let him go or let that person go. Nigga, you don't know what type of love that dude done showed me or what type of love that I got for these other guys or whatever. And I don't care about those silly ass videos, man, about people talking shit about me or something like that, man. It's YouTube. Everybody talks shit about everybody. I don't give a fuck, man. I got other shit going on over here. So don't sit up here and try to come up in my motherfucking channel telling me how to dictate shit. Because I will get on your helmet. I'm keeping it PJ-13. I'm keeping it just PG-13 right now. I came on here. I gave him his respect. But don't sit up here and say that I'm biased because I'm not. I'm not biased about shit. I respect the hell out of Bud. I just said I wanted to. I don't think his resume was as good as Crawford. And it wasn't up until this point. And he proved tonight, okay, he could fight the bigger fish. Yeah, I know, Jacob. I know you did, man. Hey, look, hey, I'm not tripping, man. I'm just not gonna allow nobody to come over here, trying to start shit, man. For real. I'm not gonna have that shit. I'm not gonna have that stupid shit, man. And that's what niggas want to see. They want to see me, getting on the nigga helmet. They want to see me, you know what I'm saying, going off on nigga and shit like that, man. I'm not with it. If I'm on your mind and other niggas is on your mind and shit like that, or in your dick suckers because of that shit, nigga, man, that's your motherfucking problem, nigga. I stay over here and I handle my own. I know everybody happy that I was wrong. Look, hey, you get wrong from time to time, but I see nobody came in here when Canelo won and he knocked Caleb Plant's ass out. What happened with that? Listen, I don't mind being wrong. If I'm wrong, shoot, I don't duck no smoke. Never have, never will. That shit's not a big deal. That's what you go in there. That's what you go in there for. You go in there to compete. You go in there to prove people wrong. That's what the fuck you supposed to do. Yeah, but you didn't come up in here. You didn't come in here, Jacob, man, when he won. I mean when he won. Right after he won. Just like a lot of other people did. I dropped the link for you. Okay, he's not. You said he's not. He's not. You said he's not fighting anybody now. Everybody that he fought was at the top of his division and undefeated. And guess what? I'm talking about the last four fights. And Omaha, the last four fights, he fought everybody that was at the top of their division. He cleaned out multiple divisions, and he's undisputed. And on top of that, you go look at Canelo's resume. It pretty much blows out of the water a lot of the people that you would ever try to stack up. Name some fighters that Andre Ward fought besides Kovalev. You said cherry pick. Come on here then. If I'm cherry picking, because he pretty much cleaned out an entire division and was a champion in four different division, four different weight classes, and unified in three. He wasn't fighting no bums. And the people that you try to sit up there and call bums or whatever, guess what? They were undefeated and they were champions, like it or not, and he took their belts. So if you think that they bums and you think that they nobody, would you step in the ring with them? Exactly. So you got to be careful about who you calling bum or whatever. Can you step in the ring with them? Can you step in the court? Can you step on the court with them? That's what I'm saying, man. All y'all sit up here and y'all say, oh, yeah, well, he took steroids and he did this and he did that. Y'all dumbasses don't know that if you taking steroids and you consistently taking it over time, it shows up in your hair follicles. He didn't wait to fight nobody. What are you talking about? He didn't wait to fight nobody. If you're talking about Aridandi, the dude that just won, he said he didn't want to fight him because that wouldn't have looked. It really wouldn't have looked good for him because he wasn't really capable of beating him. But Omaha, you swore up and down that Caleb Plant was going to knock Canelo out, and look what happened. He got his ass rocked. No, you saying that, dog. You just said he not fighting nobody. He not fighting nobody now either. So, hey, Jacob, would you say that he's not fighting anybody? That pretty much, will put you at the bottom of the barrel, right? A bum, right?
Oh, you talking about Canelo?
Yeah, man, he gonna sit up here. Hey, you know what? I know Omaha. You sitting up here. Look, you sitting up in here. I know. Buzz just won, but don't get beside yourself, okay? Look, Canelo is still the king. Jacob, let these boys know. Yeah. Canelo can sell out arenas. He can sell out stadiums. Hey, you say Canelo and he don't even speak a lick of English. He could go somewhere and sell out an entire arena or an entire stadium. But you can't say that for the average fighter right now. Why you think everybody want to get in the ring with him? Why you think he moved up? He moved up to cruiserweight. And they still talking, oh, he ducking this, he ducking that, Benavidez and all this other stuff. You honestly think Benavidez is ready for a Canelo caliber? No, he's not. Go ahead, Jacob. My bad, bro. Well, I don't like that stupid shit. Yeah, man, he gonna come up in here talking about, oh yeah, well, you let go, Mike, cuss out a panel, motherfucker, dog. Go, Mike was here when I didn't have nobody here. You know what I'm saying? Jacob been here when I didn't have nobody here. Hitman been here when I didn't have nobody here. Ticket was coming through. Didn't even have to show my little channel no love when nobody was here. So if I'm not blocking the nigga, or if I'm not telling that nigga to get the fuck up out of here, or any of that other shit, it's a reason for that shit. Luda Ryder come through all the time showing love. I'm not gonna block none of those niggas. So don't come up in my shit telling me, oh yeah, well, go did this and go did that. He been rocking with me and he always showed me love. And every time I went to his channel, he showed me love. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about no goddamn videos, man. That shit, man, man, everybody made videos about everybody. You think I give a fuck? I don't care. That shit don't concern me, nigga. We got niggas dying and shit, but I guarantee you one thing though. If he was like, if Hitman was, if something was wrong with him, listen, I'll be over there because he's in my area. If something was wrong with him, hey, I'll be over there. He's in my fucking area. I don't go for that stupid shit, man, over here, man. But y'all niggas want me, y'all want me to be all calm and all this other shit, you know what I'm saying, and try to take my kindness for weakness, man. Do not get that shit twisted, man. I got real shit going on in my life. Jacob got real shit going on in his life. My nigga James got real shit going on in his life. Elder got shit going on in their life right now. Ticket, everybody. All these niggas, they got shit going on in their life right now. T Price, everybody. So don't come on my motherfucking panel trying to start no shit and trying to put niggas' names and shit like that, trying to do that stupid shit. You do that shit one more time, I'm gonna block your stupid ass. And that's real talk. I'm not being nice about it, and I ain't cutting no corners about the shit. I know he won the motherfucking fight. Yeah, I'm happy for that nigga, man. I never said the nigga was trash. Jacob knows that I never said that Buzz was trash. I talked with Jacob said. I just want to see his resume. Go ahead, Jacob. My bad, bro.
No, you Polo, man. This your show, bro. This is your show. This is your show, Polo.
Nah,
What I
yeah, it's my
tried to
show,
tell you.
but you been rocking with me from the beginning, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you be like,
Hey,
man, Polo, just chill. But man, I
you
don't
good,
allow
Polo,
that. I
man?
don't like. I don't like that shit. Oh yeah, well, such and such said, such and such, nigga. Man, I could tell you right now, me, Jacob, South, and Goat, we all done been on the panel for hours before any of y'all motherfuckers came. I'm telling you. And sometimes I would be
Oh
gone and
shit.
them niggas would cook by themselves and wouldn't have no motherfucking problem. So don't try to sit up there talk about my nigga Goat and shit like that. Talk about, oh yeah, you let him curse out a panel and shit like that. Because nigga, if somebody talked about your motherfucking family member or something like that, it's gonna set you off. You know what I'm saying? Like certain niggas don't like shit to be said. But y'all want me to just be like, oh yeah, you know what, man, get rid of that nigga, get rid of that nigga. You don't run shit. Jacob done been with me when nobody was coming in the chat, when nobody was watching me, when nobody was doing it. Always showing me love on Anna's channel, showing me love on Ticket's channel, saying what's up. Hey Mark, I got this going. Hey, I haven't been here that long. But y'all niggas don't see that shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look at the shit. Oh well, he doing this and he doing that. But you ain't had a conversation with a nigga for multiple for 2 hours. You seeing oh in the chat what's setting him off and what's doing this and what's doing that. But you don't know what that nigga going through though. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas, man, for real, man. Don't come up in my motherfucking shit trying to trying to start shit. I tell anybody, Jacob, what do I say? I like handle that shit the backyard way.
Yeah, I hear you, Polo, man. I mean, I was just saying that I was just gonna give my I was just gonna give my take on the fight. But as far as speaking on Canelo, uh the but but look, you know how I roll when it comes to boxing. Well, first and foremost, Bud Crawford, congratulations, big fight, big knockout, uh, tremendous fighter. He did what I thought he was going to do. Uh, because when you're fighting Bud Crawford, you have to deal with two things. Is what I was trying to tell you. He's a switch hitter, and it's difficult to fight a switch hitter. This is going to be posed. This is going to pose a lot of problems for Errol Spence. And Errol Spence is a tremendous fighter too. You know what I'm saying? But when you talk about Bud Crawford, he's a switch hitter, and that's the thing. Uh, if anybody, Omaha, uh, 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 if y'all remember that fight when he fought, uh, what's that tall dude? I can't remember his name. Um, the one he fought at 140, man. I can't remember his name. He was tall. The ah, goodness gracious, I can't understand his damn name, man. Um, what's that little pistol? Damn. Hold on, man. I gotta find this fighter, man. I want to find this. I gotta find this nigga real quick. I can't think of his damn name, man. Uh, Bud Crawford fought him at 140. Once I think of his damn name, real quick, I just gotta see.
I mean, I agree with that, Paulette Chapman. I agree with that. I don't. I feel like Bud needs to get from away from there. I want him to be his own free agent. That's what I feel like. He's been like the whipping boy and the yes master boy to Bob Arum. That's what I feel like.
I'm sorry, Polo. I'm looking up a fighter real quick.
Yeah, hold on one
Uh,
second. Somebody trying to get in.
Victor. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm sorry, y'all. When he fought, oh, somebody in the private chat.
Yeah, I know. I don't know
Oh,
this
Ace,
dude.
Ace up in there.
I know. Yeah, I know Ace, but man, hold on
Yeah,
one
but
second, man.
um, when Bud Cropper fought Victor Postal, he did the exact same thing. Victor Postal was bigger than him, and you know what I'm saying. This is Bud Crawford fighting a bigger fighter. Once Victor once Bud Crawford start uh start switch hitting, man. Once he switched from orthodox to southpaw, I'm not sure which one he actually started out, but Bud Crawford does this in his fights, and sometimes which style he fights in, and he when he does that switch hitting, guess what?
Look,
It looked like sometimes his opponents be getting the best of him a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
damn, man. But
And
that
that's not
nigga told,
that's
hey,
not
that nigga Jacob Wright, man. Oh man, he called it, man. TJ
it.
called it. All y'all called it, man. Everybody was right. South, man, if you
Hey,
out there, he called
Benito,
it.
but Benito, man, look, the fight needs to happen. But look, now, Benito, let me ask y'all this. Omaha, let me ask y'all this. I know y'all want to fight Spence next. But let me ask y'all this. Benito, Omaha, if you're still there, whoever, Terrence Crawford fans and stuff like that. Um, uh, what do y'all think about you, Dennis Ugas? That's, I mean, obviously Spence is the bigger fight. You know what I'm saying? But if you fight you, Dennis Ugas, you can have a unification bout,
But,
and
but
or you can fight Spence, and But I think it's more of a super fight if you got all the belts on the line.
But that's weird
So I
though.
think,
Wouldn't that
huh?
be weird? Because my bad, I mean cut you off, Jacob. But I mean, what's his name? Porter beat Ugas though. But damn, Crawford beat.
But Ugas, but hold on. Even though, listen, even though he beat Ugas, remember Sean Porter lost the WBC championship to uh Earl Spence, and that
Yeah,
made Earl Spence a unified champion champion. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So so Pacquiao beat Keith Thurman for the Super WBA championship, and then Pacquiao lost the Super WBA championship. Oh, well, did he lose or was he awarded? Because I think they awarded no, I think they awarded Dennis
You
Ugas
said
the Super WBA
you said
championship,
Mike.
something like
You
that.
said he beats Earl Spence. We got to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
what
yeah, yeah,
happened.
yeah. No, I mean, look, listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. Uh, 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 Crawford Nation. Said call y'all Crawford Nation. I like Bud Crawford. He's a tremendous fighter, uh, hands down. Uh, but I truly think that I'm not saying that Spence fight should wait because Spence is obviously the bigger draw, and he's technically he would be the cash cow of 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 that fight. But what I'm saying is, if we're gonna talk about undisputed championship, we talking about all four belts, and Dennis Ugas is still out there, and he hasn't fought neither
He,
one of them.
he
See what I'm
hey,
saying?
he said Porter didn't have a belt when he fought Spence.
Porter did have a belt. He was the WBC champion. Porter
He
was
said
the
he can't.
WBC
Hey,
champion.
salute
He
everybody.
fought Dennis.
Salute
What,
He
Polo.
what's
fought
up? What's up
Dennis
with it, Chaco
Ugas.
man?
What's up, Chaco? He fought
What's
Dennis
good, man?
Ugas for the WBC championship, and Porter defended it. Porter was actually defending his belt. Right, right, like show. He was the WBC champion, and Spence beat Porter to become unified champion, WBC and
Yeah,
IBF champion.
yeah, that's
So
right. Yeah,
what
IBF,
you do
IBF,
is,
and WBC. Yeah, you're
yeah,
right. You're right, Jacob.
right.
Man, go ahead.
So
Jacob, well, man, he'll slow ether you. That's it.
no. This is not no. This is not an easy thing. I was just saying that personally. What
Wait. What? Who's smoking crack? Who you talking about? Who's smoking crack? If listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. Hold on, Jacob. If
what?
if you got some smoke, man, go ahead and come up in this bitch.
Well, no. Listen. Now look.
Don't be no. Nah, fuck that shit,
Uh,
Jacob. Man,
no,
don't
man.
be
I'm
no
trying
fucking chat warrior.
to. Nah, man. Look, it
Hop
ain't.
on the panel and talk that shit.
Nah,
Don't
Yeah,
talk
it's
man,
that
not
come
shit.
that.
on, come on in here. Don't say, oh yeah, such and such. He just eated your motherfucking ass. How the fuck, nigga? I'm about to block your dumb ass if you don't hurry up and come up in here, cause you just sat up there and said that he didn't. That just shows you trying to talk to a Burt Sugar caliber nigga right now in Jacob, and your ass just got smoked in less than 5 seconds. He told your ass that that motherfucker got the IBF and WBC.
Mm.
Come on, man. Man, get that motherfucker out of here. Oh, okay. Hey, well, I tell you this, man. I'm gonna Google something else. I'm gonna Google what type of dinner and greens that your family finna cook, man, after dinner tomorrow. Holla at you. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Yeah,
man.
Well, all
but
I was gonna say, E. Paul, I was, it's Polo show. Hey, I wouldn't look. Sean Porter was the WBC champion. You telling me to Google when I watched the fight? Okay. Uh, so if you know he he watched the he watched the Yeah, I watched the Sean Porter and Errol Spence fight. Sean Porter was the WBC champion. He fought Dennis Ugas for he defended his championship. Remember, he just came off of beating Danny Garcia, and then he fought
Yeah.
Dennis Ugas for the WBC championship. He defended his championship, beat Ugas, and then he fought Earl Spence. That was a unification
How
bout.
you gonna try to test this nigga knowledge, man? This motherfucker.
So anyway, so so anyway,
You hear
but
that,
like I said, man,
Chaco?
I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping.
Yeah, I'm
Look,
here. I'm
Oh
here on
man,
that
man,
I
shit,
I ain't
can't
bro.
stand that.
keep
But you see
on
the
ain't
type of shit. You
Yeah,
said he lost. He lost.
they
Hold on,
just
my
be
bad,
trolling.
Jacob. You said he lost to Ugas. Really? Yeah.
he no,
What's his
I
name?
agree no, Beefy
Porter.
right. No, I
Porter.
agree with
Porter
Beefy.
beat Ugas.
Ugas won that fight, man. I think Ugas won that fight.
What? Against Porter?
I think so.
Yeah, but you know
Don't
he
don't
got the
Porter
dub against him though. Some people said he
I
got.
mean, he
don't
got
Yeah,
the
Porter.
some
dub,
people
but
said
I
he got
mean,
robbed.
I agree with
I
Beefy.
was I
I
was
agree
gonna
with
ask y'all.
Beefy on
Don't
that.
Porter? Don't doesn't Porter? He be leaving himself open for hits, right?
Uh, yeah, at times, but that's what I'm saying.
Man,
But just
Theo,
see,
man, Theo, bro, you gotta come up in here, bro. For real, man. We gotta,
And
man,
oh, my fault,
Theo,
Paulo.
man, for real, man. You gotta come up in here. I haven't had dialogue with you in a minute, man. For
uh,
real, man.
And
You said the LDBC. You said the LDBC is
right,
biased.
right, Beefy.
We not biased. Jacob ain't biased. That nigga love the shit out of Mayweather, but he'll tell you in a heartbeat, Canelo is the man right now.
Yeah, Canelo.
And,
Look.
and who did he
Canelo is the
lose to?
cash
Jacob.
cow. Well, you know, we all know who we
He
lost
talking
to.
about
I ain't
you,
got to say
Jacob.
no
Look,
names.
see,
Huh?
Theo even know Jacob is a fucking boxing historian, but see, Jacob don't want to take no credit for that shit. That's how humble that nigga is.
No,
But that,
the reason why I'm not taking
that nigga
credit
know his shit,
because
man.
no, the reason why I'm not taking credit because I have not. The thing is, it would it would take me hours and weeks to really like when you watching boxing. You can't just watch boxing. Uh, you gotta watch boxing from a lot of different perspectives, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch boxing from how fighters got in the game, they outside life, and you know what I'm saying, who they was, man. I mean, for you to really have an insight on boxing, man, you really got to look. You just gotta watch a lot of different things, man, to really like understand boxing. Because at the end of the day, man, I don't care how much you cheer a fighter on, boxing is always gonna be a
Oh,
business.
okay. We gon' no. Fuck that shit, Jacob. We gonna settle this shit right now. Theo, you here right now, okay? You here right now. You are here, okay? Look, man, we gonna settle this shit right now. What's up, Trudy King? Hold on, man. One second, though.
Late show, salute. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on 1 minute.
Floyd,
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on
my
one
bad,
second.
my bad.
We gonna settle this shit right now. But I mean, what's it called? Spence didn't duck Crawford. Am I right or wrong about that shit? Cause
I don't think
Spence didn't duck no smoke. But
I don't think nobody
that's
ducking
what
nobody.
Theo
It's just politics.
believes.
I don't think nobody ducking nobody. It's just the politics of the game, which is bullshit. But you know what I mean. That is what it is. You know what I mean.
Huh?
I don't
Oh no,
think it.
well it was directed towards
Oh,
Jacob.
I'm just saying.
But
I'm talking in
dang, he came
general.
right in. He came in
Yeah.
with shit. Hey, it don't matter though, but True the King know his shit too.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
I
But
yeah.
am I right though?
Trudy King, man, what's up,
He
man?
didn't duck
What's up with
nobody.
you, man?
He about to
On
jump in the ocean
506,
right
soldier.
now.
Well, Spence. I
After
think.
torn retina.
I think yeah, Spence gonna fight the dude Virgil Ortiz. He gonna be. He trying to set that up for the young dude Virgil Ortiz. So we'll see. Um. Yeah.
Nah, man.
Um,
How you feel about the
eh,
fight tonight?
I mean,
True.
it was a good fight. I it predicted how I ended it. Well, not well. I ain't predict his dad. I mean, it was a. I understand where his dad came from because Terrence Crawford was going to pick him apart. I mean, I think John dad saw the writing on the wall. He was like, yeah, we want to stop this because he saw that blood in the water and Terrence Crawford, he's cerebral. So that was a good. I mean, I understand why his dad stopped the fight. Um, hey man, I say he was gonna stop him late in the rounds. He did. I mean, Terrence Crawford, the real deal, man. I mean,
Uh,
him and Errol Spence is gonna be very. I don't know who want. Listen, I made. Damn, that's gonna be one of the best fights in a long time. That's gonna be they gonna go after it, man.
or instant classic.
They gonna go after it because they both technical. They dogs, man. It's
Who you got? Who you got out of both of them?
damn, man. I may have to go with Terrence Crawford right now, man, because I mean, Errol Spence got the tour of
Oh,
retina.
look. Now, hey,
No, to be hold on, to be hold
hey,
on, but
everybody
no,
like
hold on,
King Crawford now. They
but
ain't even
no,
worried about
hold
Spence
on.
no more.
I'm not team. Hold on, I'm not team. I'm if you want to be, I'm not team Crawford or team Spence. It's just listen. I just want to see the fight, man. I'm a
Mm-hmm,
fans of both of these dudes, so
mm-hmm.
because it's funny because at first, you know what I mean, I was like, a couple years ago, I'm like, I mean, Crawford could beat Spence, and then recently, I mean,
Hey,
well,
y'all
I
make
think
sure y'all go subscribe to that boy True to King TV, man,
appreciate that,
too.
man.
He
Yeah,
be popping up there, man. Don't come with that bullshit, man. Make sure you come with that motherfucking logic too, man. For real. Go ahead.
yeah. It's like at first it was like I think Terrence Crawford could beat Spence. Then okay, I think Spence could beat Terrence. I think Spence could beat Terrence Crawford. Now it's like I'm leaning toward back Terrence Crawford. I don't know, man. It's going to be it's gonna be one of them, man. I'm excited. I want to see the fight. This fight needs to happen. Well, of course, it ain't gonna happen immediately because of you know what I mean. The or Spence got to get back in work, but this fight should be no later than 20 early 2022.
Yeah, they don't have that much time yet. They don't have that much time yet. They getting up in age.
Early 2022.
Okay, hold on, True. Okay, hey, Theo, I got you, man. Now, that's what I've been trying to tell you the whole time. It wasn't neither one of they fault, really. That's what I was trying to tell you. Nobody was, and True just came on here and said that. Bob Arum wouldn't make the fight. That's what I said that a while back. And then you said, Polo, can you ask Jacob about Crawford and Pacquiao? It was supposed to happen in June. Y'all probably know a little bit about that. All right, y'all go ahead, man.
Pacquiao didn't want to fight that man Crawford, bro. Crawford would have. I
Pacquiao's
ain't
too
gonna hold
old.
you. I ain't gonna hold you.
Pacquiao's too old.
Crawford would have put that man Pacquiao in the hospital, bro. They would have charged that man for murder. Yeah, for real. I ain't even. I'm a little bit joking with that, but you can't listen. You see what happened to Pacquiao? He fought the dude Yugas. How he got trashed by Yugas. What you think Crawford was going to do to him?
I
Basically,
got a
Well,
question.
that's
I
why
got
basically,
True to
I got a
King.
question for y'all real quick. I
yo,
got a question for y'all
Yeah.
real quick. I was say, is Terrence Crawford? He's primarily like a counter puncher, right?
no, he's a well-rounded fighter. He can counter.
He
He can
he's
he
a
can
switch. He's a switch hitter.
he can switch. He can
He's a switch
orthodox,
hitter. He can fight
southpaw.
orthodox or southpaw.
Man, this
But like,
listen.
how would you primarily use him as? Like, if you were like coaching him up, would you use him as like a counter puncher or like on the
I'm gonna be
offensive
real. I'm
type
gonna be
stuff?
real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. He's one of the hardest fighters to prepare for because of his versatility.
Mm.
For real, he can because like I said, orthodox, southpaw. He's like you don't you know what I mean. It's tough, man. Because like I said, Porter. I have Porter winning the fight.
Yeah, yeah. I mean that
y'all
Porter was
that
make
doing
sure
a
y'all
that
hit
that
the
I'm
like
not gonna
button, man. Hit the like.
that I'm not
Porter was
gonna
doing a good
disagree.
job, but you can sense
Yeah.
that Terrence Crawford had something under his sleeve. He was timing the turn and the uppercut, and hey, he
So
got him.
counter puncher, basically. He's a
I
counter
mean, yeah, he
puncher.
could counterpunch too. But he has different ways to get you, man, out of here, man. I've seen him win so many different type of ways and brawl. Like
Mm.
listen, he's
Okay.
a tough dude, man. He's He's a tough dude because this, especially him finishing Porter is definitely a very impressive because can- nobody finished Porter, man. Porter's a tough dude, man. He went up against he Porter fought the best in the welterweight division. So the fact that he finished him says a lot, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
It's
You
man.
just
think you,
like
you
I
think
said.
Crawford's one of the smartest fighters out there right now?
Hey, listen, he's arguably the pound for pound best in the world. If you're not saying Canelo,
Yeah, but
mm,
hey, I like. I can't even front. Jacob talked about it yesterday, last night, true with Ace, man. But his strategy, man, I can't even front, man. His strategy tonight, man. He out strategized Porter, man. And I had Porter up 7-2, believe it or not. I had him up 7-2. Up until or maybe you could possibly give him like 6-3, maybe. But
yeah, and the fact that how Sean Porter dad stopped the fight also showed you how good Terrence Crawford is because his dad saw the writing on the wall, man. And it was like,
and
listen,
walked out there. Hey, true. That nigga walked out there by Dolo. Hey,
man,
Jacob and Choco. That motherfucker. Hey, Sean Porter had all his whole team walking out. Nigga, that nigga walked out there Dolo.
man,
Nigga, nobody, nigga,
That's
everybody was looking at that nigga weird. Like a nigga like that finna just come to the school and whoop your ass.
yeah,
Like that's how that nigga walked to the ring with nobody there, nigga. On this shit,
man.
nigga. That nigga earned
I
my fucking respect tonight, for real, man.
Hey, that man Earl Spence, man, Earl Spence. If he listen, Earl Spence
Facts,
got to
Lake
pack his
Show.
lunch. Earl Spence got to pack his lunch.
Crawford.
Yeah.
Crawford to me,
He
he
better
seems like a
he
cerebral fighter.
and he doing a double and he doing a double when he fight Terrence Crawford. He gonna have to do a double, man. He got to pack that lunch, put some extra items in there. You ain't know what I mean. Get your ice pack. 'Cause
Terrence Crawford, he's smart as shit.
listen,
Cause I
man.
got a homie, I got a homie that he was trying to go out for Golden Boy Productions and shit back in the day,
Right.
and he told me that Terrence Crawford, he's gonna win that fight.
Yeah, but
He
yeah,
put down some money on that.
yeah,
I was surprised, like, what the hell?
yeah. Earl
But
Spence smart too, though, man. People forget. Listen, Earl Spence is. I mean, he don't sleep on. He's a technical boxer too. He's shown that in the Michael Garcia fight. You know what I mean? He can box, man. In the Danny Garcia fight, he can box, man. And he tough as nails, man. Man came off a car crash. He almost died in. That's. I mean, he almost man. You seen the car? You ever seen that car crash? He came back and fought Danny Garcia.
mm,
I mean, it's gonna be one of them fights, man. It's gonna be one of them fights, man. Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence, man.
That's gonna be historic, man.
That's
Especially
But
if
gonna
they
hold
fight
on,
here, hey
hold on.
Jacob. Especially if they fight here at home.
Yeah, wait,
Yeah,
listen,
Jerry
listen, listen.
World, True the King.
and I need to see three of them
Look,
fights, and I need to see a trilogy.
okay, but hold on. Look, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I understand we want that, right? Listen, I understand we want to see Hagler and Ray Leonard and that super fight, right? We want to see that, but you got to throw Udanis Ugas
Of
in
course. That's what
the.
I'm saying.
You know what I'm
Of course.
saying? Because there's nobody undisputed at welterweight.
Right,
That's not an undisputed champion.
I feel you, Jacob. I'm gonna tell you how you can do
Even if
that.
Spence and Bud fight each other, there's still no undisputed champion.
I'm gonna tell you how you can do that, right? Okay, next
I
year.
I I listen.
I'm gonna tell you, Terrence. This is what's gonna.
I just
Yeah.
told Polo I gave Bolo the blueprint
Oh,
on
okay.
how that should pay out.
Because you got Earl Spence going. He probably gonna fight Virgil Ortiz. He gonna probably fight Virgil Ortiz to warm. You know what I mean? A warm up fight. Then Terrence Crawford. He probably gonna fight Yugas next.
Right,
He,
and
he
that's why that's
okay.
where
We on
I
the same
was
page.
leaning to. Yeah, I was like, well, not as far as who Spence would fight next, but what I would do if I was Bud or Spence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, because here's the deal. You you got that's pretty much your playoff picture. That's your
Right.
playoff picture. If you really try to become undisputed champion at 147, uh, Earl and Bud, you know what I'm saying, and you really truly want to become undisputed champion, somebody gonna have to fight. Somebody gonna have to fight you, Dennis Ugas. Any way how you cut,
Yeah,
slice of
that's
the
going.
way.
Yeah, I think Terrence
You know what I'm
Crawford
saying?
could. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Terrence Crawford gonna
Any
fight
way
him
you
next
cut,
though.
slice of the way, one of y'all
Yeah,
gonna have to fight
cause
each
Spence.
other.
Yeah,
And it don't make sense.
yeah, cause Spence. The thing is, Spence has had it. He just tore his retina, so he probably he's not gonna fight Yugas. It's not smart for him to fight Yugas. For like you just tore your retina. He needs like a warm up fight to see how he's
I
at.
mean, that's fine. No, that's no, that
And then
look,
so yeah,
that's perfectly fine. Do what you gotta do. At the end of the day, all I'm saying is
you
this:
want undisputed.
if
You
you're
you
gonna
just you
have,
yeah.
huh?
You just want undisputed. I feel you about that though. Undisputed. I'm like
Yeah,
you.
look, listen, listen. Neither one of y'all, listen. You're not gonna become undisputed talking.
Mm.
We can talk about it all day long. I'm gonna be undisputed one day. Okay. I wanna own 10 black burger restaurants. I wanna own 10 black burger restaurants. I wanna be undisputed one day. I wanna own I wanna own three uh three NFL. I wanna own three major league sports organizations. You talking about it. We're talking about it, but we ain't seeing it. So ain't nobody making no moves. I'm gonna tell you what a woman told me. I'm gonna tell you what a woman told me when I was a teenager. A friend of mine, she was a bus driver, right? She said, "Son, stop procrastinating." I ain't know what the hell she was talking about when she said that, but it made hell of a lot of sense. She said that because if it's something that you're going to do, or you're gonna keep, because I kept telling her something that I was gonna do, and I never did it, and I never followed through, and she saw that. So the nicest way of her to let me know what I was doing is called constructive criticism. See what I'm saying?
Right.
You say
Yeah.
you want to be the best, okay, be the best, but you need to do the work to be the best. So ain't a point of them keep talking about. I want I want to fight all the best fighters. Uh, okay, look. First of all, y'all getting older. Y'all getting older. Remember, listen. This not look. Sugar Ray now. If you look at listen. If you look at the welterweight division and middleweight division in the '80s, it was a totally different ball game. See what I'm saying? It was a totally different ball game. Reason why I say that is because they all was fighting each other in their prime and before they prime. See what I'm saying? They all fought each other when they was young.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So Bud Crawford is not. I mean, Bud Crawford is. He's. I believe he's just a dam waiting to be cracked. He's ready to overflow. I see it. I see it. You know. Yes, him and Spencer fight, but you know what? There's a lot of other good fights that's out there. Listen, it's still thick, y'all. Look, I can put something together if I was a real promoter. If I was a real promoter, I'm thinking like this. You know what? Hey, Keith Thurman, if you still uh got the active card, hey, here's the time for you to jump right in here if you really want to. If you
Right.
if you
Yeah.
still if you because Keith Thurman, see Keith Thurman, man, you can't sit here and just lie. I mean, cause the thing is, everybody wants to be Floyd, but nobody wants to put in the work Floyd have to do. Here's the difference between Floyd and a lot of other fighters. Floyd knows how to sell himself.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Mayweather is a professional fighter and a professional salesman. So, Bud Crawford is a good fighter, but he's not a professional salesman. He ain't able to sell no fight. He can't sell the fight on his own like Mayweather because Bob Arum know that. See what I'm saying? Bob Arum looking at it like, well, he's a good fighter, but shoot, when it comes to promotion, man, shoot, I gotta do all the talking. I gotta make it seem like this fight is a big fight. This is a big fight, true to King. I really think that Bud
Yeah.
Crawford, if this fight really happens, you know how he got that cry
Yeah.
you,
That shit funny as hell.
and
Yeah, that
I
shit is.
and I really love fighting because these two
And
guys,
then he say some cat
they
shit,
don't
man.
fight.
Lomachenko, man, the greatest
Yeah,
fighter since Muhammad Ali. He said some bullshit like that, man. He like, come on, man. But like,
Yeah.
yeah, but you know what's crazy though about Keith Thurman
yeah,
though? He don't deserve. Listen, he got to work his way up to get a Terrence Crawford expense
yeah.
fight at this point.
Right. No, you're right. You're right. But like I said, look, this is the month of December. Okay, bud, enjoy your family. Y'all, listen, y'all enjoy y'all families. Y'all go get fat and full. Get some of that giblet gravy and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Eat about 2 days of that. And now, going to the new year, going to the new year, 2022. You Dennis Ugas, if I am you, I ain't fighting nobody else unless it's one of them niggas. One of
That's
them
facts.
niggas got to see you. One of them niggas got to see you because guess what? They seen you Dennis Ugas the way he fought Pacquiao. Man, look, let me tell you something. You never know. He might be the next aborted man in
Nah,
2022.
I'm gonna
While
tell
we
you.
talking.
I'm gonna tell
While
you who
we
the most.
talking.
Yeah,
Cause ain't nobody calling you Dennis Ugas out that he's got a belt. And
I'm
if you
gonna
win
say
that belt,
this. I'm gonna tell you who the most
come on.
voted fighter in that division, and ain't none of the people we just named. Jared Ennis. That's the
Okay,
dude.
yeah. Now
That's the dude right
I
there
need
that
to
nobody want to
yeah.
fight. I'm trying. Listen, if you
I need
anybody
to
out
watch
there,
him, man. I've been
look.
reading about him,
Listen.
but I
Look.
haven't
Hey,
seen him.
hey, Jacob. I'm trying. Listen. He remind me of Roy Jones, man.
Yeah?
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen. I'm trying. Hey, Polo. You know who Jared Ennis is. You know who Boots is. Polo.
Yeah. I've been hearing, man. I'm interested to watch him, man. You know what I'm
He
saying?
he
I
a
gotta
he is a problem. I like to turn. He the dude that a lot of people ain't calling out, man. Because I think Crawford and Spence they will fight Ugis. I don't think they'd have no problem fighting Ugis. Ugis is not no
mm,
slouch or anything, but they would have no problem fighting him.
yeah.
But like that dude Jerry Ennis
Right.
though, man, that's
Yeah.
he a problem, man. Speed, athletic.
Yeah.
He's the most athletic in the division. He's
Yeah.
smart. He can box. Special injuries won't let him beat Crawford. I can't, but you can't necessarily say that, Mikey. You can't necessarily say that because we just seen this man came from a car crash and he just beat Danny Garcia easily. That's not.
Well, Danny Garcia.
I mean, I feel you was
Oh man,
saying. I
I don't want to.
mean, but
I
Danny
don't want to get.
Garcia
I
ain't
don't
no,
want to
but
go there.
he ain't no bum.
No, hold on. Listen, listen. Danny Garcia. You said Danny Garcia ain't no bum, but Danny Garcia ain't proved nothing at
I,
welterweight. He ain't proved nothing at welterweight.
he beat
Keith
he.
Thurman beat him with one hand.
Yeah,
My
you right.
opinion.
I mean, yeah,
So
he
he
did.
ain't
He lost.
proved nothing
He
at
lost. He lost to
welterweight.
Sean Porter.
And
He
guess
lost to
what?
Sean Porter. He lost to Sean Porter.
If he was if Danny Garcia was so damn smart, then guess what? He really had the advantage going into a Spence fight. While we talking,
I'm gonna be real with you though.
he really had the advantage if you
Yeah, but
think about it.
this is yeah, I agree with that. But this Garcia problem is Garcia is a counter puncher, bro. That's all he do is counter punch.
Well, guess what? Listen, keep look, skid, look. skills pay the bills.
Right. That's
And
yeah.
and let me tell you something. Danny Garcia, and while watching that fight, he was using his jab enough. He
He
wasn't
wa-
doing enough,
he
man.
was he because he had counter punch.
He wouldn't let his
Right,
hands go.
because he's always that's the problem with Garcia. Dan Garcia is he's always want to counter punch. I'm like, bro, you can't always do
And
that.
Earl, man,
You
he
can't
could have had
always
his
do
way with
that.
Earl Spence
You can't just do that if you find if
a little
somebody's
bit.
aggressive and they always want to attack. You can't counter every punch. You don't have the skill set to just counter everything. You don't have the defense. You
Look,
don't have the speed to just counter. And you know what I mean, especially when they can counter punch too. So if you
yeah,
soon as
but you
they
got to.
through you throwing some
You,
punches and they trying to throw a
yeah.
counter, they counter right
Mhm.
back. So what do you know what I mean? You losing exchanges every time
Yeah.
like that. You know what
True
I
to
mean?
King, you got to
Yo,
be effective. Look, True to King, you know, you know that. I mean, you use football for an example.
right,
Your run a running game is like a boxing jab. You know what I'm saying?
right,
The more effective your running game is, the more you able to do other things with your offense when you're running the football. You see what I'm saying? Because
right,
your running game is what's setting up. Your running game what might elude to you running more to where now you have a deep. Because here's the deal. I remember John Madden always say, "Well, you got to keep the defense guessing at times." You know what I'm saying? And when you hear John Madden say, "You got to keep the defense guessing,"
right,
you don't want to because people are always gonna come across assume that, oh man, they finna run the ball. They finna run the ball, you know, and they got a big old running back. You know what I'm saying? Back there. They finna run the ball. And then bam, he hits you with the play action. You know what I'm saying? That's when play because think about it. Play action comes into play majority of the times when teams cannot figure out what what the offense if they're what type of run formation that they're gonna be in, and you know what I'm saying. Well, this is the hole you want to hit. You know what I'm saying. Or this play, you know what I'm saying, because you talk about counters, traps, uh, leads. You know what I'm saying.
Salute, Stephen.
Sprint,
I see you in the
sweep.
building.
I mean, you talking about you don't know what formation that you want to keep a person guessing all the time. And like I said, in boxing, you got to be able to have an effective jab. Your jab has to be everything. Yeah, I mean, Stephen Johnson, man, Bud is that dude, man, right now, man. Like I said, man, I truly, if I'm Bud Crawford, I love him wrong. Yes, you fight Spence, but in all honesty, man, if everybody wants to see unification fight, it ain't finna happen by talking. Talking ain't finna do nothing. They need to be time. Look, go get that other belt, Bud. Go get that other belt. Fight Ugas, man. Go fight Ugas. I think that'd be a great fight between y'all two. And you become unification. You become the WBO and the WBA super champion. And then you can look. All right, Earl, what's up? And don't take up the whole freaking year
Nah,
because
nah, nah, nah. I don't
come
think that
on,
can.
man, don't take up the whole freaking year. Listen, y'all want to know why uh Floyd can fight once a year? Because he gonna generate enough. He gonna he's gonna first of all he gonna generate enough money on the front end and the back end. He's gonna sell out a he's gonna sell out a crowd arena before the fight even goes down. You know what I'm saying? Promotion. But think about it. What other fighter got a 24/7? Hello? Anybody there? Okay, that's what I thought. See what I'm saying? Ain't no other fighter got that. See, when you can sell fights, listen, think about it. Oh, we hate this man's gut so much. This motherfucker brings in views. He brings in look, listen. Vegas, listen. You don't believe me? How much you want to bet? I bet you Vegas know. I bet you Vegas hate. Vegas would hate if Mayweather
Salute
leave the
3000. I
state.
see you in the building.
He'll hate him for leaving the state of Vegas. But guess what? Vegas know that guess what? He bring us a whole lot of money. That's why he's able to cash out and get a $300 million check. That's cool. He can come back and do that. That's the thing. Floyd can do that. Floyd want to fight. Floyd can fight anybody for 300 million. 300 million, he can get it. Salute
But
3000.
but you
Great
remember
day.
though. You remember though, Jacob, man.
Yeah.
Floyd took like 2 years off though.
It don't matter. However, how long he take off, you know why he can do that? Because guess what? Nobody's generating what Mayweather's making a month. Nobody's making what Mayweather's making a
Well,
month.
well, there was, but you know there was speculation about him, because I think he was having some, which everybody does. He was having some trouble with the taxes and stuff, and
Yeah, yeah.
there was
I mean,
speculation
I'm
that
hearing that.
he had to do some stuff to in order to build some more revenue and stuff.
Hmm.
I'm just saying that was just speculation, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
His broke Jacob and Chaco because True the Kingdom left. His broke is different from our broke. You
well,
understand what I'm
that's the
saying?
yeah, but see, that see, look, when we talk about taxes, right? You gotta think about it. When you become your own boss, just think about all what you gotta pay for as being your own self promoter. He got paid for Mayweather promotion. He got paid taxes for his name. You know what I'm saying? He got paid taxes for promotion, TV time, man, all kind of shit, man. I mean, taxes is because think about it. If you win in, let's say you win in, what's the lottery? You know, like say the average lottery, right?
Hmm.
Man, just imagine you winning the lottery. You're the only person winning the lottery every single year. You got to pay taxes on every time you win the lottery. So every time Mayweather fight, he got to pay taxes off of that. Man, he see them. He be saying them. He be saying them $100 million checks. Like that's just look. This is the upfront money to get Floyd to sign the contract. Here you go, Floyd.
Right.
Here's $100 million. Here you go.
Right.
Here you go. Look, just to get the man talking like, man, he know I'm finna get everybody. Soon as they look, what other fighter is getting $100 million down payment check?
No.
What other fighter is getting $100 million down payment
What's
check?
up with it,
Down, I said down
Memphis?
payment.
Memphis in the
Memphis.
building. You know we gotta
Memphis,
let
man.
Memphis in here.
Man, what a ribs at Memphis, man? Because Pastor needs a damn plate and a couple of them honeys. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Memphis.
You
Go
know,
ahead. Let's hear it.
What going
you know what I'm
on,
saying?
y'all? What going on,
Hey,
family? What going
hey
on?
Memphis, man, you got that macaroni and cheese ready, man? You got that macaroni and cheese ready?
Macaroni. I don't eat macaroni and cheese, man.
Oh man, come
Hey,
on, man.
who was
Y'all wait.
snoring yesterday? I heard somebody snoring for like 3 hours on the stream, man.
Now,
Man, I'm
no.
tired as hell. Dude, man,
I
Memphis, man.
I had I went out and let just let y'all boys cook. So and then I went and I heard somebody snoring.
Man, I
and
don't know which
and
one of
James
y'all was.
and James was laughing in the
Man,
chat.
see what had happened was, man,
You done had that bottle, Memphis.
Look at what
man,
happened.
I be having a long day, man, with a lot of
Nah,
phone
that's all good.
calls.
Jacob done caught me snoring. I remember Jacob and Young caught me snoring one time. I was knocked
Oh shit, man! I done got caught snoring too, man. Shit, I ain't look. Not maybe not on here, but on somebody's stream, I done got caught snoring. Shit,
Well, well,
shit,
my
I'm
bold
tired right
prediction,
now.
well, my bold prediction was way off.
Man, everybody been on my helmet. Jacob, I knew Jacob was gonna show up tonight, man. Everybody,
Yeah.
Jacob Theo was on my helmet. Everybody, man, everybody trying to come at
Cypress
me,
Garden
man.
salute, my brother.
For sure. For sure. For sure. I just
Yeah,
been
Salute,
man.
chilling.
salute.
I got to talk
I
about more about that. Hey, they found the car for the for the guys that got Dolph.
Yeah, man, I got the whole video.
Yeah.
Man, somebody saw something. I know that. I believe that. Somebody saw something. Somebody saw the whole thing and they ain't telling.
Yeah, that's the thing about black
Man, come
folks,
on,
man. I'm
man.
like, dang.
Man, somebody seen that shit, man. You ain't telling me you just hear it. No, somebody always around 9 times out of 10 when the average
Yeah, and
shooting happens.
they know the whole story, don't they? They they be like, well, see what
Man, them
happened
motherfuckers
was
said, I ain't saying shit.
Man,
I wasn't
bruh,
seen.
y'all won't believe this shit, man.
what?
Okay, y'all know Crime Stoppers put up a reward, right?
Yeah.
Dolph White put up a $500,000 reward. That ain't even include what Crime Stoppers put up.
I heard they
Man,
put up
them
like a
folks,
million.
man, them folks found the car the next day. They found the Benz the next day. Like about
Uh,
5 minutes.
I know, cause somebody saw the whole damn thing, Memphis. Somebody seen it, man. Somebody
Check
was
this out.
looking at it, man.
Check this out, bro. This how you know it was somebody. This how you know somebody close to him did this shit, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
Go ahead, Memphis. I think Memphis fell out. Yeah, he fell out. He fell out, Jake.
Yeah. Yeah, hold on 1 second, Polo.
Yeah.
I'm
Chaco, you still there, man? I think Chaco don't fell out. Chaco, he's still showing. Okay, he coming back in, Jacob. Here he come.
Yeah.
All right, here you go. Here you go, Memphis.
Oh yeah,
okay.
man. I don't
All
know
right.
what happened, man, but I'm back, bro. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all how we know how. Well, I ain't gonna say how we, but you know how you can put together that it's
Uh
somebody that's in that camp that has something to do with this shit. Man, how about they find the car 10 minutes from where he was killed there in the backyard at a house that was in one of his music videos.
I
man,
seen that shit. I seen that shit. That
man,
white Mercedes that was parked in the
man.
Oh, Chaco, you
little
still there,
in the
man?
trap. Oh yeah, I had to handle something real quick. But yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, man, where
Somebody
you
gotta
at? I
take.
was like, Chaco, where you at? All right, go ahead, Memphis.
no,
And everybody in the city mad cause Gotti and Black Youngster and Moneybag Yo and all them won't send no condolences. Say condolences for what? They don't need to send no condolences. Well, Moneybag, he did that I Need a Plug remix for free for Moneybag. Moneybag first, him jumped in the game. But God and them don't need to say nothing because they had real beef with this man. Police probably already watching these niggas.
Man, look, look.
Had to because, bro, like, bro, that's just like if me and Polo got beef, right? And y'all
Uh-huh.
know my team, but I get killed. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? But y'all know my team. They come to y'all
Yeah,
spots and shit, man. Come on, man. Police watching the nigga, man.
right. I
You a
mean,
fool. You a fool to think they ain't.
look, I I
Salute,
just
BM. I
look.
see you in the building.
We gotta. Why is it so hard? Why is it just so hard, man? I mean, look, honestly, the one thing I can say this about life, right? And we all can agree on this. Let me ask you all this. Do we all agree on everything? Or do we all like the same thing? just
No,
in general, period.
no,
Just a hypothetical general question. We all don't
no,
like the same food.
no,
We all don't like the
no.
same color. We all don't like the same drink. We all don't like the same shoes. We all don't
Yeah,
like the
man.
same clothes. We all are different.
What?
I get that. That's the you we can we set the human thing aside of everybody being different.
Right, right, right,
But
right, right,
here's the
right.
deal. Why is it so hard for us? How come we can't be a black Voltron, if you know what I
No
mean?
unity. No unity. That's
No,
the
that's
thing.
facts, Drake.
Yeah. See, if we would listen, they don't if we was to become the a black Voltron of like people,
Oh,
like you got so
motherfucker.
many people
What the?
that's working the foot. You got so many people that's working the knees. You got so many people that's working the hands, and just think about it. We one body. If how can we can't how come we can't be one body but many parts? You know what I'm
Cause,
saying?
cause most of us are brainwashed to believe bullshit. For one thing, but you know
Man,
what? The beauty about,
yeah,
but you know what? It's gonna come to a point to where God gonna fix it, bro. Where everybody gonna have to come together whether they want to or not.
right, right. Yeah,
I believe
love.
that. I believe that.
He fought a good
I believe
fight.
that to a
Fought
certain.
a good fight.
I believe that
Yeah,
to a certain extent. That some
right.
things I don't think you should like leave to God to. Some shit
Bruh, it ain't
you just gotta like
it
pull your
ain't gonna
bootstraps up and handle it yourself.
it ain't gonna be
You can't.
it ain't gonna be nothing left to do because they gonna terrorize and fuck up everything else.
Cause look, check this out. Now check this out. Let me ask y'all a question. Now y'all know if y'all was a South, if we was up in Washington, jumping over at the Capitol, re, re, trying to find out where the money at, trying to find out where our reparations money at, where y'all hiding it at? You know what I'm saying? We all can agree that that would have probably been the worst, most fatality day in America.
That would have been a mass. That would have been a mass killing.
That would have been a massacre. That would
Man,
have been almost like,
man,
come on,
man,
man.
man, man, we get
Close to
Or
like
even
Wall
better,
Street.
man,
he,
we get
How
when we
many
get
black
killed
bodies
for
was
even
going
stepping
around?
on. Man, we getting killed for even walking up to that motherfucker, man. I know they pushing your shit back.
But but
I take
but the
I
thing
take
is,
it as
but the
I'm
thing
just
is though,
saying, if we was doing that shit and you just seeing people jumping up, getting shot off, and I mean, you just saying, just think about it. You've been thinking like, what the hell is all these damn army tanks and shit doing here for? And they shooting. Look, they shooting us with not just bullets, but they shooting us with tanks, man. Come on, man. If we was up in there doing that, if we was up in there doing that, it would have been bodies
And
everywhere.
people,
hey,
and people,
Hey, Jacob. This is where it comes to fear. I don't think they want us to come together. They want us to be divided. Because if we come
right, right.
together,
I'm gonna hit y'all with
shit.
something bigger and better. Guess what? I'm gonna hit y'all with something
that's
bigger
just
and better.
that's what I was saying yesterday. The Memphis about the gun
Yeah.
laws. Like, okay, like in Texas, you know what I'm saying. A lot of they come here for our gun laws, but see,
Mm.
in a place like Memphis, because when you talk about the city of Memphis, I'm just talking about city of Memphis. You know what I'm saying? We can agree to this, right, Memphis? That I think Pat was saying that it's 75% African American. You know what I'm saying? From what he said, you know what I'm saying? And see, this is the thing. Okay, like we got Kyle Rittenhouse that just got, he got acquitted on all charges, right? But had that been me, had that been Jacob, had it been, Chaco or Memphis, right? Guess what? We probably would have been under the jail. But the fact that we claim self defense. There's a lot of people that I know in jail right now, in prison because they did self defense, believe it or not. So what about them? You know?
Man, look, this
You,
shit,
you know,
this
you know,
shit
you
was
know, you know what
not.
that, you know what that, you know what that ruling, you know what that ruling did. That's gonna let all these little right wing motherfuckers let them like they're gonna start going to rallies with AR-15s and shit, and it's gonna be
Look,
okay for them.
look. Let me.
That's
Can
what
I
it's
ask
gonna
y'all a
put. That's
question?
what it's gonna do. And one of them motherfuckers is gonna try to provoke some shit, and then they're gonna
Yeah.
try to play victim at the end. That's what.
Can
That's exactly what just happened.
But you know what?
That's
One thing
fact.
they ain't, one thing they ain't gonna let, one thing they ain't gonna let us black people do is hand pick our own goddamn jury.
Oh, never. Why would they? Why would they? To be honest with you, why would they?
They, I
This is
mean,
not our country. This is not. This is not our country. This is
they
not our
let
country. Why would they?
they let Kyle Rittenhouse pick his own hand pick jury, bro. And then the judge dropped the gun charge, which means once he dropped the gun charge, by them charges him as the juvenile and not an adult, all the rest of them charges ain't gonna hold no damn weight.
Hey, at the end of the day, you gotta understand. At the end of the day, you gotta understand. Like we're in America. We're behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
Shit ain't ever gonna be fair for us. That's all it is. It's never gonna be fair for us. So to be honest with you, I don't even really. I honestly expected that jury decision to happen. Because come on now, that little white boy, he they try to say he had a panic attack on the stand or whatever. Get the fuck out of here.
My thing
That
is,
shit was a
my thing is, why go up there, man? And that shit ain't concerning you. You went up there with the gun looking for trouble. It wasn't concerning you.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's what they got it fucked up. That's what's gonna give people like them people that's where it's gonna embolden people to do that same type of shit, and they're gonna like instigate shit. All right, people, imagine one of us rolling up to a crowd with an automatic weapon. What do you think is gonna happen?
Oh, we dying. I'm telling you what, we dying. They can't wait to put about
That
200 bullets in there. We dying. I can tell you that off the top of my head. I ain't even gotta try to figure that one out.
that it's like basically we're basically playing behind we're basically playing behind, and we're not designed to win the game in this country. It's not.
Right, right. And you know how this shit is.
And the thing is that this is gonna sound crazy as fuck. I mean, my grandma. I mean, not my grandma. My mom. Well, yeah, and my grandma.
All right, Jacob, man.
They 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 were born in Africa, so they seen a lot of war and shit. They even told me like, yeah, shit's fucked up here, but it's a whole lot worse over at other places.
Yeah. Polo, you said Crawford was gonna have to knock old boy out.
I know, man. It's crazy, man, because I didn't want that. I didn't want Sean Porter to go out like that, man. But he gave his best effort, man. I think I just think Memphis and Chaco, man. He came out a little too. You know how you could be too aggressive. You know what I'm saying? And I think that by then he was kind of fatigued because you know he was putting he had all that adrenaline pumping and stuff like that. He was like it seemed like he was ready to knock Crawford out, man. But Crawford just stayed calm, and then it was that was it. And he was mad when he was getting knocked out too. And I'm like, okay, well, man, you should take that anger out. You know what I'm saying? You get up, but he didn't do it, man. But I gotta give it up to Bud, man. I gotta get up to Crawford, man. He did his thing, man. He did his thing. And that's one thing on here. I don't duck no smoke. If I'm wrong, I face the people. My prediction was off. Like TJ boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's my partner. You know what I'm saying? And I was in this section saying how Porter's gonna win and everything, man. And he was right here waiting, man. I know it. Man, Memphis, I'm telling you, man. I'm glad I didn't put no money on that fight.
Ooh.
I'm glad I didn't put no money on that fight, Chaco, either, man. I'm glad.
And you were gonna put some money on
On
Porter
Porter.
too, huh?
I
Hey,
was
give me a second.
I had a $500 offer, but I turned it down because I said, you know what? I said, what if his aggression will work against him? And it did, and it happened tonight. You know what I'm saying? It got
Yeah.
against him.
Right.
You know, Canelo, I bet 800, but they turned it down. You know what I'm saying? I offered 800 to somebody, they turned it down.
Cause they ain't gonna ever gonna lose that 800. That ain't crazy. Man, what my boy who the Miami Heat fan? That just him?
Yeah, this
Wait,
is
hold
yeah,
up. What you say?
Chaco.
What you say?
Chaco.
What
Yeah,
you say
look,
about
he
Miami?
said he said what you say about my
Nah, bro. I mean, y'all decent, bro. But I think you gotta handle me some extra minutes, man.
Oh man, we good. We all the way good, bro. We gonna strive to survive. We gonna
I think I
we
think I
gonna we
think
gonna
I, I think y'all can you leave for like 15 minutes.
nah. What
Y'all
we
need a
need
close.
motherfuckers.
I'm gonna keep it real. Y'all need a closer. Jimmy Butler ain't no close. Jimmy Butler
Herrera's
ain't
that
no
closer.
closer.
Herrera's the closer.
Tyler Hero's a closer.
Yeah, but
Well,
Fact.
he can nah. Tyler Hero could close. Kyle Lowry can
Jimmy,
make. Kyle Lowry can close, but he's not no closer against LeBron, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? And Bam can keep you steady throughout the whole game.
right, but that but
We need a backup center. We need Boogie Cousins. That's what we need.
And
but
Boogie,
y'all straight, man. Y'all just need a closer. Y'all straight. Y'all just need the closer. Jimmy Butler ain't gonna be the closer for y'all, man. Y'all need either Tyler Hero or Kyle Larry.
Duncan
Somebody that can make
Robinson.
some shot. Well, Duncan Robinson now. Once he get going, he alright. But
Man, I know I saw that dunk yesterday by Derrick Jones Jr. though, and you know,
That little
Memphis, you
that
brought
little
up a
heat
good
reject.
you brought up
That
a
little
good
heat
point.
reject.
You brought up a good point about Derrick Jones Jr. because Chaco, you know, he used to play for y'all, and I think Memphis was like, yeah, Miami didn't use him right. You agree with that, Chaco? Because that's what Memphis was saying when he was over there that one year in Miami.
I mean,
he was
he wasn't.
good.
He's not really a good defender. He's skinny as fuck. He ain't bodying nobody. He's just like a slasher to me.
But
I
look
wouldn't
what he
even get
doing.
mad.
Nah, Derrick Jones Jr. is very valuable. Look what he doing with Chicago, man.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
I take Derrick Jones Jr. any day, man. Like he could run the floor, he could shoot, he could knock down the shot, he could defend out on the perimeter. You know what I'm saying? He could run the floor. You know what I'm saying? He'll he'll dive on the floor, he'll jump with you. You know what I'm saying? If he'll meet you at the rim, so to speak, he can do it all, man. But that dunk yesterday, he damn near jumped from the free throw line.
I ain't gonna lie. He do got house, but I gotta see that play though. Hey, maybe he got better, but I like my team right now. Granted, the only addition we need to do is bring in Boogie. We bring in Boogie to back up Bam. We're set.
So, man, but see, with Boogie though, okay, would you rather have Boogie or would you rather have Isaiah Thomas? Y'all think Isaiah Thomas ready to come back to the league?
Ooh. Well, for our roster, we would need Boogie because we already have Tyler Herro, and then we have what's his name that played for the Nigerian basketball team, Gabe Vincent. I like him. He's really good. He just needs burn. That's all it is.
I think Memphis fell out. Yeah, man, Miami, y'all don't really. You're in a better position than what you think you are, man. And
The thing is, I like this is the thing. This is the thing about Miami. I like Miami when we got rough riders. Like we're not like we have like we don't have super big names, but we got people that want to prove something. That's the Miami Heat that I fell in love with. That's my team. Tyler Herro got something to prove. PJ Tucker, Marquise Morris, Bam, all them dudes. They tough. Miami's tough. The thing is though that their ceiling isn't that as high as like other teams. You know what I'm saying?
oh no, I got PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker. See, he's not getting enough credit. PJ Tucker, that's another guy, man. That like he further put the gasoline on the fire in terms of y'all defensively because PJ Tucker's so valuable. These
That's true.
nuts.
Like we low key took that small ball lineup and we built off. Because like what PJ's like what like 6'5", but he can switch though.
Who PJ Tucker? Yeah, he like 6'4", 6'5", man, but he can move on the perimeter, man. He's so valuable, man. And see, when you got a guy on there, Chaco, man, that don't need to score, like like a Dennis Rodman, somebody that he just want to play defense, rebound the ball, you know what I'm saying, shut down, lock down defender, give up the ball each time, don't need to shoot, nigga. That's a joy to have on your team, man. That's a joy.
Exactly. It's
Cause
beautiful to
he
have a
always
player
gonna
like
get
him.
you the ball.
Facts. He's quick to pass it up.
hmm
Like that's the type of player that you can build. Like I'm not saying you can build around, but like a player that you can like have as a solid ass piece on your team.
Yeah. He gonna dive on the floor. He gonna set that screen for you when you need, man. You know what I'm saying? He'll hit a bucket or two, you know what I'm saying, if he's in the right place at the right time, you know what I'm saying? And then he got your back if a fight comes. Let's say me and you in
And
Memphis, we get into it or whatever, man, that's it. You know what I'm saying? We end up scrapping it out. But Miami's in a good position though. I think they're in a good
and,
position.
and and the thing is, we got a lot of Pat Riley players on the team right
What's up with it,
now. And
Sonny?
it
I see you in the building, bro.
and the thing is, it all starts with Jimmy Butler because he's a Pat Riley guy. For the most part, this
Jimmy.
whole team is Pat Riley. And Tyler Herro's turning it around. He's looking like he might potentially be a Pat Riley guy.
Mhm.
Because yeah, last year he was whack. Like he was. I think he was like smashing the IG model, mess his game up. But this year, oh, he's going ham.
Yeah, and see, that's what throws your focus off. But see, when you come in there and you have like different, like 'cause Miami's always had a protocol.
Yeah, that like 2%
Yeah,
body fat or some shit like that.
yeah, you gotta have a protocol. It's like the military. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
But
saying? So
the thing is, I respect that though because they're getting paid millions of dollars, so they're putting a standard for it. You know what I'm saying?
right. It's like, look, if you don't lose this weight in a certain amount of time, shoot, we got to reevaluate you, and then if you don't do it again, man, you out of here.
Hey, Polo. To keep it real with you, I think that's one of the reasons why Miami Heat didn't pull the trigger for James Harden.
Yeah, yeah. I mean James Harden, man. Even though he had a good game yesterday or whatever, but yeah, he wouldn't have worked out there. Titties over title.
Pat Riley would have got pissed off at him. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, lose that weight. Like,
Mm.
James Harden's probably like what you think, like 230, 240?
Well, I don't think I think he might have went down by now. Hold on, let's see. James Harden.
He
Yeah,
ain't no
but
fucking 220.
huh?
I know that for sure. He ain't no fucking 220.
Hold on, we about to find out. Wait. Let's see. Yeah, he's 220.
Bullshit. I don't
That's
believe
what
it.
they. That's what they got him listed as. You know what I'm
I don't believe it. He's like
saying?
230, 240.
Yeah, he's 220. What?
Do you believe he's 220?
He don't look like it. Nah, you right. I know where you coming from. He
That
don't
boy
look.
is not 220.
How much
And
would you give him, Chaco?
I'd say max 240.
No, 240.
Average probably like 230, 230, like three.
Mm,
Because you understand, like that dude's I mean, they're basketball players, so they're tall, so the weight's gonna be distributed. But you can tell in his gut and his shoulders that he's heavier than 220.
mm. Yeah, that's facts right there, man.
He,
Chaco, man. I think everybody for pulling up, bro. Like this was uh this was epic earlier, man. But you said Mayweather accolades are next to none in light of downtown in heavier weights. Canelo is a talent, but his stain is staged. He keep vacating belts, choosing bonfires. That's cap right there. Yeah, man, that's all out cap. First and foremost, he fought four elite fighters that were all undefeated and champions in their divisions. So he pretty much he sold up four divisions and also got four championships in those four different divisions and became unified in three of those. Then on top of that,
I got
his resume does speak for himself. There's a
I got a
handful of
question for you,
fighters.
Polo.
Huh?
I said I got a question for you. Do you blame Canelo for losing to
Yeah, hold on.
Mayweather, or
Yeah,
or is it just age?
hold on, no, hold on. Let me finish this though.
Oh,
Let
go
me
ahead.
finish and then I get to that. What I'm saying to you, UConn, Uncon, Dom, is that um, damn, I lost my train of thought. Shit. Okay, what I was trying to tell you is that when it comes to Canelo, he uh fought Mayweather, but there were a handful of fighters that did not fight Mayweather that had the chance to fight him, and he was the only one the one that's fighting now. Beside, well, Amir Khan, he gone, and so is Cotto. So he's the only one standing that has fought Mayweather right now. And then it was Pacquiao, but then he ultimately retired. What I'm saying to you is like he fought a lot of people that were put in front of him. And then also what you had to realize too is that Golden Boy were some crooks and they were doing Canelo wrong. Yeah, they set him up with the Mayweather fight and all that other stuff. But guess who was trying to get Canelo? It was Mayweather. They wanted Mayweather at TMT because they felt like, okay, yeah, this could reach the Latino market because what does Floyd like to fight? Ascent, Chaco. He likes to fight on Cinco de Mayo, and that's a big
Yep.
money grab. You said Charles Crawford's. Listen, they got to come up and meet him. He just moved up to cruiserweight, my dude. He's on the bigger and better things. And then when he was at a catch weight of 150, like it was like 155 or something like that, they didn't want to come and see him. You're talking about him coming down to 147 and all that. Charlos and them, they want him to come down to like 147 and all that other stuff. Man, nah, he said I'm cold chilling at like 150, 155, man. Come on. All right, go ahead, Chaco. My bad. I had to get that out.
I was gonna say, do you think? I think Canelo, he's nice, but I think he met Mayweather a little bit too early in his shit. You know what I'm saying?
You kind of cut out just a little bit, bro. You said Mayweather what?
I think Canelo caught Mayweather in his prime. Like he was just like barely like kind of like coming up and shit like that.
Right, right. Yeah, you right. And that's a lot of people didn't realize that Canelo was still learning. But see, if he would have beat um Mayweather, I guarantee you, guess what narrative they would have pushed about him, Chaco. They'd have been like, "Oh, well, you beat an old man. He was 36 years old." But see, he beats Canelo, and then they're like, "Oh, well, you got beat up by a washed up, or not washed up Mayweather, but passing point Mayweather." You know what I'm saying? Come on, man, keep the same energy, man. If Sugar Shane Mosley would have beat him at 37 or something like that, then they would be like, "Oh, well, he got beat by a 37-year-old, all this other stuff." But he beat Sugar Shane. They're like, "Oh yeah, well, he was old." Come on, that's the type of shit I be talking about.
It's on to me where I think of boxing these days. Like it's like basketball. It's like narratives and shit like that. You either catch people when they're too young or too old. You rarely catch people in their primes together. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know, yeah, I feel you. That shit like tonight, right? I was listening to I was listening to the debate between Elder and between James, and the thing about it is that like when people talk about a certain player or something like that, they judge them based on e- emotions and bias. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, like tonight, I'm not. I mean, I respect Bud and I think he's skilled and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about going into the fight, but the only thing it was his resume. But I'm not gonna sit up there and be like, oh yeah, you know what, man, forget Buzz. He's not my favorite fighter or something like that. I'm not gonna do that because that's being biased. What's up,
That's
Memphis? You
true.
fell out.
What up,
Yo,
Memphis?
yeah, we back, man.
Okay. But yeah, that's what I was saying, Chaco, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take your personal feelings away from who you watching and stuff like that because it can really mess things up. And everybody had put in the chat. There was a lot of people in the chat that put that LeBron James was a role player. You know what I'm saying? But some of them people were just putting that just because they have
See. All right.
personal feelings towards him. And it's just like, look, it, I'm not no big LeBron James fan like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have him in my top 10 or nothing like that. But I ain't gonna sit up here and call LeBron James trash or nothing like that.
See. All
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
All right. I'm gonna sound really contradictory on this subject right now when it comes to LeBron. I understand like this dude he gets mad points, rebounds, and assists, right? But the thing is, he joined with a lot of Hall of Fame, and like he is like, damn, dog, how much do you need? Like, cause he tries to like force people to play around his game type shit.
Well,
And then he's basically playing. So basically, at the end of the day, are you trying to say like is like a point guard a like the point guard of the team, like the leader of the team, is it a role player? That's what like I'm getting like I I I, I understand what James is trying to say, and I understand what Ellis is trying to say. At the end of the day, it's like who's leading who really? Because if they're doing all the dirty work, what exactly are you doing? But you have the stats to prove that it shows that you led. You
well,
understand what I'm trying to say?
right. I understand exactly what you're saying, but I'm gonna take it a step further for you, though, Chaco. See, Elder had brought up a good point. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to both of them guys. Shout out to Nola Boy Sports and News. Go sub to his channel, and shout out to Elder Rufus. Go sub to his channel too as well. I got love for both of them. But see, this is what I've been saying about the whole. Okay, yeah, he's 4-6 in the finals and stuff like that. Now that right there, I never really, if unless you like compare it to like a Michael Jordan or you compare it to like a Kareem or something like that, then okay, you 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 can go ahead. That's not going to be debatable. But you talk about a guy like Jerry West. He's the all-time leader in losing finals. He was 1-9. But yet and still he's the logo, right? He's the logo of the NBA. Well, the thing about it is a good point is that LeBron, yeah, he's 4-6 in the finals or whatever, but he hadn't lost nine. But you're calling him, you're saying, okay, yeah, he's the worst. He done lost this many finals and stuff like that. And look, I'm not trying to cap or cape for LeBron or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, if you're gonna sit there and you're gonna discount this man because of I'm not talking about anybody on here personally. I'm talking about people that truly don't like him for personal reasons. You gotta really take that biasness out of your heart. There's a lot of stuff about LeBron James' game that I pick apart to tell you that okay, I don't think he's as complete as what some people might think. But man, to get to 10 finals and the run that he's done and stuff like that, it's a lot of people can't do it. Because some people have yet man, Chris Paul just made it to a finals.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? He just made it to a finals, and this dude is the NBA Players Association.
That's
Yeah,
true.
man,
That's true.
and Giannis made them niggas look like they was sitting courtside. They were drilling them.
Hey, Polo, I got a question for you, bro.
Go ahead.
What block do you think in the finals is better, LeBron's block or Giannis's block against Aiden? And when he ran back and got that done,
LeBron block.
Yeah, I like LeBron.
Because LeBron block.
Uh, that
LeBron.
was, but see, a lot of people don't realize that. Memphis that was off of a turnover because he lost the ball, and then he
hmm
went ahead and he chased Iggy. He chased him down and blocked it though. But yeah, LeBron's block was better, but um, Giannis's finals performance that he had last year was historic. That's like top 5 in history.
I
That was
believe. Damn,
historic.
that,
50
do you
in the
think that was
finals,
do you
man.
think that was do you think that was better than Wade's performance in '06?
Ooh, man. Yeah,
Ooh. Ooh.
nah, I don't know, cause he had to come back. Yeah,
Put you
he
on
had
the
to come
spot,
back,
hold
and he did. Yeah, I know, right, Memphis. He had to come back and y'all were what? Y'all were down, and he brought y'all back. So we really got to talk about multiple games.
That's true.
Y'all know really why Miami won that series?
Because Dwayne Wade was going the line like James Harden.
No. Because they decided they want to run the offense through Eric that beer.
Ugh.
They switched up everything they were doing, decided to give Eric that beer the ball and the post them in every possession. And for what? What do
I
you rather
forgot
play for
about Eric
Eric?
Dampier.
Yeah, that's why
Against,
they
against,
lost.
against, against Zach and Zoe. Ugh, that's a bad matchup.
Eric Dampier, Michael Oliver Candy 2.0.
Yeah, I forgot about all them that. Yeah,
Oh
man.
shit. Hey, have you guys ever seen that college basketball clip where Charles Barkley was clowning on Brandon Hayward?
Charles
Have y'all
Barkley,
ever seen that?
Charles Barkley was doing what?
Yo, can you hear me?
You said Charles Barkley was doing what now?
I think Chaco, can you hear us?
We here.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you. I can hear
yeah.
you.
Can you hear us?
Well, now I could. I just switched my setting on
You
my
said
headset.
Charles Barkley
Yeah,
and
I was talking
Brendan
about Charles.
Hayward.
Yeah. Oh my God, that shit was fucking hilarious. But Brandon Hayward, he used to play center for North Carolina, right? He was like trying to brag that he's a shot blocker, and then Charles Barkley was like, "No, you're not. All you gotta do is
Oh,
go on
brother,
YouTube."
hey, come on, brother, hey, would have played for the Wizards?
Yeah, him,
Oh, okay.
him.
Huh. God bless him. Okay.
Charles Barkley was clowning on him. That shit was hilarious.
Let me say this. Who now for the y'all probably won't be surprised, or somebody might tell me what the hell am I talking about. Whoever the coach of the Washington Wizards is the coach of the year.
Wes Unseld Jr.
This man is the coach of the year. He know what he doing in the NBA.
I'll give it to him because his centers right now, Gafford's not really doing shit, and Thomas Bryant's injured, and they got Montrezl Harrell doing work, and Kyle Kuzma, they're playing really fucking good.
Polo.
Hey, Memphis, I got a question for you. You think Memphis? You think the Timberwolves gonna sneak into the playoffs?
If they get to, I think they can make it to the play in for now. For now, I can see them make it to the play in for now.
I think they might make 8 seeds. They
Let me
might
tell
get
you.
good.
Let me tell you something. Carl Anthony Town, D'Angelo Russell, and the Anthony Edwards dude. I love Anthony Edwards. Bad dude.
I think he's the key to that team. He has to be balling. He's gonna because low key D'Lo. Let's keep it real. D'Lo's injury prone, and I
Who?
think if him and Cat can, D'Angelo Russell, he's a little bit injury prone,
Right.
and that's why they got Beasley on the bench and Patrick Beverly too. If they can hold it together just long enough at the end of the year, and then just
I, I
skyrocket
think
up.
depend on who they matching up with. They can make it out the first round, depending on where they fall in. Man, look, man. I think the why everybody said Kuzma need to be traded. Kuzma what this and trades and that folk went to Washington. They hooping out there in Washington with Bradley Bill.
That's true. That's true. And that's a damn shame. And hey, shout out to Wes Unseld Jr. though. He's proven that he belongs in the league because he's doing with people that thought these are outcasts. You know,
Right.
you got Big Boy and Andre 3000 on the team.
Right.
I'm saying fucking Big Boy is Harrell and Andre 3000 is fucking Kuzma, and they balling.
KCP
You
knocked
feel me?
down
You feel,
KCP knocked down a few threes tonight.
yeah, they're balling. And if you think about it, Spencer Dinwiddie too. He tore his ACL last year, and he's back.
Who did?
Spencer Dinwiddie, when he played for the Nets, he tore his knee
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah, I'm glad he got away from Brooklyn, man.
That shit. Oh,
Where
I
he
like
can
I like
go
the Wizards this year.
where he can go somewhere and be where he can go somewhere and be the piece he needs to be. And
Yep.
Him and Bradley Beal nice goddamn combo.
Yep. That's a nice ass team. Granted, it's a small ball team, but I like it though.
Well, it's a small ball league.
That's true. It is a small ball league.
They try to make everybody play small ball.
The thing is, what I notice a lot of teams like, all right, they'll sacrifice your height, but you got to have the wingspan.
Right, right. If you ain't got the wingspan, cause my co-host argue with me talking about AD need to play the five. AD needs to play the five. Well, AD played the five last night, and AD played the five against the Celtics. AD got exposed on defense head.
Now, you know what it is with AD? It's
What?
two things. It's two things. It's his health and it's his heart. That's the problem with AD.
Yeah, Anthony Street
Health and
Clothes Davis. That's what Charles Barkley called Street Clothes.
because you gotta understand. He's giving too much confidence to the to the opposing teams and shit like that. Once they smell blood in the water, they're gonna attack. Stop giving them niggas opportunities to prove them right. That's what I'm trying to say. You feel me?
Yeah, and comes Al Horford and Jason Tatum had a field day with AD and five.
Facts. This is 80 got to get his mental right. He needs he low key might need therapy or some type of shit. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with this. Well, I do know what's wrong with him, but he just he needs somebody to go upside his fucking head. That's the problem. Tell get your bitch ass back in the fucking paint. Don't come out on the perimeter unless you setting the screen. Cause low key, this nigga low key wants to play like Jaren Jackson Jr. but with off like more like skilled offense type shit. Like, bro, calm down.
Who?
He's low key trying to play like Jaren Jackson Jr. up in the perimeter and shit like that.
Who they talking about AD?
Yeah,
Cause AD soft, man. AD don't want to bang.
that's true. That's true. Like this dude's like what, like 6'11". Like, dude, you should be like damn near like 270. He looks like he's pushing 240 at best.
Giannis was having a field day with him the night before, and Al Horford was lighting him up at the five. Al Horford had a double double at the five.
Well, that's to me. Al Horford, he got that old man gym game at the YMCA.
Right.
Like he ain't the like most flashiest, but he'll get his shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. AD is just getting exposed on like too many facets of the game. He needs to
Right.
just keep it down to basics, bulk up, and just say not in. Basically, do the Matumbo and say not in my house. You feel me?
Right.
Because come on now, that's the big man. He's supposed to be the future of the Lakers. And he ain't proving it right now. But then again, AG, did you see that video when he was in Kentucky?
When he work?
When AD was in Kentucky, when he was laying on the floor and they were smacking that nigga on the floor.
Nah. I ain't really follow him at
Yeah.
Kentucky because I don't like Kyle. I don't like Calipari. Shout out there.
I feel he's a good recruiter. I'll give him that because I remember him when he was at UMass. I think he got what's his name? Lanky
Marcus
dude.
Camby.
He
Yeah, Marcus Camby and
can't
you.
be. Yeah, he knows. I think he knows how to pick bigs.
Yeah. He know how to recruit.
I'll give him that. But like, damn, that shit's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Penny Hardaway got Memphis Tiger hooping, man.
Oh yeah, they're up and coming.
Huh?
They're up and coming. That's a perfect fit.
Alright.
That is a perfect fit. AG, my phone's about to die right now. I salute you, bro. I'm gonna let my shit charge for a little bit. If
Alright,
Polo still
bet.
have me around when I get my shit done, I'll come back. But salute to you, bro. Respect.
Alright, bet. 100.
Blinded. Gone.
Polo.